Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Capri Lilly, and today I'll be showing you how to butterfly a chicken. Now, butterflying a chicken is when you remove the spine and the breastbone from the chicken. When you do this, you can cook the chicken flat and it cooks in half the time as it would as regular roasting. In 45 minutes or less, you have a nice, juicy, crispy crust whole chicken. Because we open up the chicken and cut the breastbone out, you can actually put your seasoning or your marinade underneath the skin of the chicken opposed to directly on top. So that way, the marinade or seasoning seeps right into the meat of the chicken. So when you cook it, it yields this incredibly moist and flavorful chicken. So no more dry, flavorless chicken with flavor only on the outside. Now you have it throughout the entire chicken. So let's get started and I'll show you the easiest way to butterfly chicken. Plus, I'll show you this incredibly delicious lemon herb marinade that you can use for your butterfly chicken. For the lemon herb chicken marinade, we want to use as many fresh herbs as we can to create a powerful deep flavor. I have here sage, thyme, and rosemary, and you also need about 3 to 4 lemons, Italian seasoning, paprika, oregano, salt, pepper, and a half a cup of olive oil. So now we're going to move into butterflying the chicken, and before we begin, I want to preface by saying that butterflying the chicken requires that you get very intimate with the chicken. It's almost like dissecting the chicken, so if that makes you uncomfortable, please don't feel the need to watch. So first we're going to start by removing the spine, and you can use kitchen shears to do this. You simply cut along the spine. A lot of people think that simply cutting out the spine is butterflying the chicken, but the first step is to cut out the spine, and then we're going to move to the breastbone. So now with the spine removed, we can open the chicken, and normally I lay it flat, but for the purpose of this video, I'll have it in the bowl here. And what you want to do is you want to cut around the cartilage at the bottom. So you want to cut that cartilage out, and you want to try to scrape as much of the meat off the cartilage so that you can easily remove it. And I want to emphasize here that I'm using my boning knife, which is a sharp, thin knife that removes bones from fish and chicken. And you're going to continue by removing all the bones from the breast cavity here. After scraping along the bone, you see here I have my perfectly exposed chicken breast. And we're going to do the same for the other side. So now I have the entire cartilage and breastbone removed. Some people like to remove the cartilage first and then the breastbone. I find it easiest to do it in one take. And now I have my perfectly flattened chicken breast. So now I'm going to put the marinade on the chicken. It has olive oil, lemon, onion, jalapeno, fresh herbs, and seasonings. They're all listed here. And I'm going to stir the ingredients together and then put it right on the chicken. The great thing about butterflying a chicken is that with the bones removed, you can now put any marinades and seasonings under the skin and directly on the meat. This helps the flavor penetrate deeper so you'll have a tender, more flavorful chicken. So I like to go along the sides of the chicken and put marinade underneath all of the skin. So you can cook the chicken in a pan or a cast iron, it's your preference. And now I'm just going to continue by putting marinade on the other side of the chicken. And remember, now that my chicken is flattened, when it's cooking, it'll be more exposed to the heat source, so it'll cook more evenly and quicker. So this is our chicken, fully seasoned, flattened, and ready for the oven. If you want the marinade to penetrate deeper, you can do this overnight and cook it the next day. So now we're going to put it in the oven at 450 for 45 to 50 minutes or until the juices run clear. This is fresh out of the oven. In no time, we have this juicy, crispy skinned chicken that's ready to eat. We're going to let it rest for about 10 to 15 minutes before we serve it. And there you have it. Now you have this beautiful butterfly chicken that pairs well with vegetables, potatoes, any of your favorite sides. The best part is you have a juicy, flavorful, whole chicken made in half the time. So now we have this delicious butterflied lemon herb chicken. I definitely hope you try to make this recipe at home. In less than 1 hour, you can have one whole chicken, and you see that it comes out with the perfectly golden crust, juicy tender inside, and it feeds a whole entire family. And as always, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I post videos every week with new, healthy, uncomplicated recipes for you to try at home. And feel free to connect with me on Instagram at GoodFoodBaddie and check out my blog. The link is below. Also, in my description box are other recipes that you're welcome to try, ways to connect with me, and my free e-cookbook for meal prep recipes. They're incredibly delicious and quick recipes that you can make on one day and have throughout the week. So you definitely want to make sure that you grab your free e-cookbook. The link is below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.